YouTube, it's Mortimer, and today I have another highly requested video of your guys's. You guys have asked to see some of my paintings and for me to talk about why I made them and things like that, and that's what I'm going to be doing today for you guys. I went ahead and I filmed me showing off all of the paintings that I currently have in my house right now, because I do sell my paintings on my Etsy store, and I'll have that listed down below, so definitely check it out if you're interested in any of the paintings that you see today. But these are the paintings that I have left in my house that have not sold yet, or that I'm not willing to sell, and they're from my own personal collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave those down below. Okay, so this is my very first painting I'm going to be showing you guys. I'm starting from largest to smallest. This is one of my tattoo series, and here it is to scale so you can see how big it is compared to me. It's 5 foot tall. It's the biggest piece I've done to date, and it was an Alice in Wonderland inspired piece. I am the biggest Alice in Wonderland fan that you would ever meet, and I wanted to do a Alice in Wonderland type piece but on a different spin, and it seems like everything Alice in Wonderland has been done before, so I thought why not do a tattoo series on what Alice in Wonderland parts of the stories and things would look like if they were a tattoo. So I have like a whole arm that's like the talking flowers, and then the other arm is like things that helped Alice in the story. And I also have the dueling lion and unicorn. Of course, these are all things from the original books, and there were 2 books, and they're my absolute favorite books. This is a dear piece that's really dear to me, and I'm probably never gonna sell it. Next is another piece from my tattoo series. This is really no particular theme besides Egypt. It's not after a book or a movie, but it's all things Egypt, and I absolutely adore Egypt, and everything on this is of course Egypt related. I have a winged scarab on the chest piece because Egyptians used to put a scarab with wings on the chest of a deceased person if they knew that they had committed some kind of crime, so that by the time they got to Anubis they would be able to show him that they were atoning for it and be able to move on to the afterlife. Of course, I also have a UFO on one arm with a cow about to be sucked up, because what would ancient Egypt be without aliens? And then I also have a Brendan Fraser down there on the very bottom left-hand corner because I love the Brendan Fraser mummy movies. Up next, I have a work in progress tattoo series piece. I actually haven't worked on this one in over a year. I don't know if I'm gonna finish it, but this is a tattoo piece based on Japan. And the face is a Hamsa Mask, which is a traditional Japanese demon. And the arm right now I have Hello Kitty, Mochi as a happy lucky cat, and Pikachu. And that one maybe I'll finish someday. I don't know. No plans right now. The next piece I have here is a life study of my fiance. There's no one's face I know better than his. We've been together now for almost 11 years, and we've grown together, and he's truly my hero. So I was very lucky that he was able to sit for me to paint, and this is also a not finished piece, and I don't know if I'm ever going to finish it, but it was just something fun for me to do. This one's something fun I did of 2 of my friends. I have Corey, who is also Spaz Kid on YouTube. He's an animator, and on the bottom is what is the beginnings of Chris O'Neill, and he also does Oni cartoons. You guys have probably seen their stuff if you're into funny cartoons on YouTube, but they're 2 of my closest friends, and they also sat for me to do paintings of them, and those are just some fun studies I did. This one is another tattoo series piece, but this one's a little different. This one is tattoos that I would personally want. I currently do not have any tattoos. I just really admire them and think they're awesome. Of course, there's my dad, Freddie Mercury, Walt Disney, and the neck has a tribute to Peter Pan, second star to the right. And that one is not going to be sold. That one is currently in my office. So this is one of my custom Ouija boards I've made. This is not for sale. Also, this one's in my bathroom. And it's just something really fun. I really dabble in collecting ancient Ouija boards and old Ouija boards and things and making them myself. And this is just something fun that I had a lot of fun trying a couple different methods and things with, and it's just on plywood. If you wanted to make one yourself, I'd say go for it. They're not evil, please. They're just a board game for kids. And this is another Ouija board inspired piece. This one takes the original Ouija board art, and I tried this with a couple different mediums on one board, and I was testing out a couple different techniques. This is a piece that I have hanging above my fireplace in my living room, and I really like the way it brings the room together. And hanging right next to it, I also have this piece. And this is an all-seeing eye pyramid. And this one also I did right after I did the Ouija board when I just showed you, and this one was just something really fun. I'm not part of the Illuminati, but this is just something fun that I did and I really enjoyed, and I would probably get a tattoo of this, to tell you the truth. I think it's a really cool design, and I really enjoy the lore of the all-seeing eye from ancient Egypt and the fact that it's on our dollar bill. I just think it's really cool, and I hope you guys like this one too. Now this piece is a contest entry I did, and I actually lost the contest to a girl who just made a hair bow. But this was a contest for you to show this company's hair bows in different ways, and you can enter in however way you wanted, and I thought what better way than to make a painting. And this is of an orin, which is a Japanese prostitute style hairstyle, and I had fun with it. It was a lot of fun. Now this is my favorite painting that I have ever made. I will never sell it. I could never part with it. This is a Hamsa, which is a traditional symbol that represents protection from the all-seeing eye. And for a while I went through a really big all-seeing eye phase. This is a part of that. But I really love this piece because the hand is mine and the eye is Aaron's. And it was just a really interesting piece. I also have this one hanging up in my house currently. But I love the way the frame turned out and everything. I just got a frame from like Goodwill and painted it black. Now this piece is kind of special to me as well. This one's for sale on my Etsy store if you're interested in it. But this was my first piece after a year hiatus. I had a year of just like no inspiration at all. I couldn't paint for a whole year. And this was the first piece I made after that. And it was me trying out a couple different techniques. I used crackle paint, transfer, newspaper, all kinds of things in this. And I really love the composition and the way it turned out together. The pages like around the corners are all Bible pages and things like that. It means a lot to me. So this piece is also another Hamsa. It's got newspaper, marker, paint, acrylic, all kinds of things thrown in there. And the eye is my eye, and I thought this was really fun. It's in a very old, antique, weathered frame, and it just has a very cool, like, rustic vibe to it. I really, really like that one as well. I like all of these, guys. That's why I have them in my house. So this is not a painting, but another craftsy thing I've made, and it's a set of two. This one I have hanging in my bedroom, and it's a Ouija board planchette, the thing you use on Ouija boards to move around and go over letters and things. I had some wood custom cut for me, and I got some old locks that you'd use like on doors and things, and I put them right in the all-seeing eye part. And I think that they are absolutely stunning. And I got these frames for like $5 each at Goodwill. Like, honestly, go ravage your Goodwills for good frames if you're into painting, because you'll find all kinds of good ones and you'll save like hundreds. Framing is so expensive. But those are hanging up in my bedroom. Now this is another all-seeing eye piece. You guys can sense a trend here, but this one is also for sale on my Etsy store. And this is colored pencil on paper. And I thought this one was very special to me. The pupil of the eye is heart-shaped, and I just like it. And this one is a Tron Legacy painting. This is a symbol that was reoccurring in the Tron movie. It's a symbol for '89, which is the year that his dad, Flynn, disappeared. And it's also a hidden Mickey, and I really love that. This piece was fun because I like sandpapered it, I like cut into it. I did a technique where you put down wet paint and then you put saran wrap over it so that it dries in weird patterns and things. And there's purple and gold, and it's fun. And this one is a moon painting I did. This is probably one of my more recent paintings. This one, I got one of those round pieces of wood you use to make your own like clocks and things. And I painted it to look like the moon, and this is hanging up in my living room, and it's really stunning. From a distance, it looks very photorealistic. And I would definitely recommend anybody to make one of those. It was fun, and it looks really cool hanging up. And this is my most recent piece. It is a mouthpiece, and I got this really cool frame, and I wanted to make something unique and interesting to go inside of it. And I was kind of thinking about the books from Harry Potter that like have mouths on them and stuff, and I thought, why not make something like that? The teeth are my teeth, but I've gone ahead and kind of made them a little bit more gruesome than they are normally. and I'm contemplating making this into a series and doing paintings of other people's teeth like this. And this is currently in my living room, and it definitely catches people's eye when they see it for the first time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little glimpse into my art life. I've been doing paintings for as long as I can remember. It's what I majored in when I was going into college, and it's something that actually I enjoy doing. I can't say it relaxes me because painting can be very stressful because you want to make it so perfect, but it is something that I really enjoy doing, and it's a hobby of mine. If any of you are interested in painting, I say pursue it, do what you can, enjoy it. Just if you think you can't paint, you're wrong. Anybody can paint. It just takes lots of practice, and never give up. It's lots of hard work to get to be able to paint paintings that are selling, you know? It's really hard, but don't be discouraged because you can do it. Anyone could do it if they tried hard enough. But on a side note, I know a lot of you guys are interested in buying paintings that I am not selling, so I thought of a way that I could sell those to you guys but still have them for myself, because a lot of the pieces I just showed you guys are pieces that I'm not selling. They're pieces that are very important to me. So I came up with this really fun idea. I made like fridge magnets that are like my framed pieces, and you can get these on my Etsy store. They're really cool. There's 6 magnets per set, and it costs $20, and they're really cool. It's kind of like having your own museum on your fridge once you have them all up on there, or you can put them in your locker at school, you can put them on your car, on your washing machine and dryer, anywhere where you have magnets involved. They just look really cool, and it's a great way to share my art with you guys, because I know a lot of you have been trying to get my paintings, and either you can't get the one you want or they're too expensive. So this kind of bridges the gap in between both of those. But I really appreciate your guys' support. You guys have shown so much support and love whenever I post like new paintings on Facebook or Instagram or wherever I post them. So thank you guys so much. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you will consider buying my magnet set. But thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. I have new videos up all the time, and I look forward to seeing you guys all again real soon. Bye everybody!